in Latin. If you translate korikere, it becomes chicken spinach. You put on Google chicken spinach, you get a picture of a chicken and spinach, so it doesn't help you understand what the plant is. And if you were going to go into this subject in any serious way, to understand the value of these plants is really important. This is very good for cognitive ability. It's high in omega-3. It's good for pregnancy. It's good for asthma. This is even good for men's virility. This guy does the works. And this is how it grows. Look, you take a little branch off like that, a little stem off like that, and you plug it into the ground, and it will grow. Nothing more to do. Wow. That's it. You know, it's like, wow. Okay, even you don't need to do that because it does it on its own. Wow. In our cafe, we use this in a green smoothie. People come from Bombay, they say, you know, we saw this on Instagram, we want it now. You know, it's like, okay, no problem. We have it in the green ice cream. We have it in a pesto, a sort of a chutney, a green chutney we make every day. Today it's also on the menu. We put it in a soup. It's very glutinous, it's very sort of mucousy, so it's very good at binding. So we mix this with ragi, which is a millet. And the millet doesn't have any gluten, it doesn't stick well. But with this together, you can use ragi in a chapati. We make vegetables with it. You can even make kimchi from these stems. The stems are quite crunchy. So you're like, wow, this is an amazing plant.
What is the name?
In Latin, you have to use a Latin name, Talinium triangulare. In English, we call it, it's from the big family of purslane.
Ah, ok.
T'es français?
Oui.
Je crois que c'est les porpois, peut-être. Porpois, j'ai oublié le nom. Des fois, les porpois. Je sais pas. Regarde, Talinium triangulare. Après, prends la traduction en français. So, this guy is super valuable. Everyone is running after making money. Everybody, you know, on some level or another. Even the hippie is thinking, oh, I have to go and make some pizzas or something. You know, everyone, some bracelets or something. Everyone's thinking about making money. So this guy makes money for us in the cafe. Every day we sell it, you know. That's one need of humans in this paradigm, to make money. This guy has an economic value. It has an ecological value. It grows on its own. There's no expertise to grow it. It's growing outside your garden, outside your school, outside your office. It's growing everywhere. We're showing its value every day in our restaurant, and yet you cannot find this in any shop. You can't find this in a restaurant. Maybe one or two, some very unique places, a bit like Solitude, you might find. But you can't find this, and you're like, well, hang on. We're in such a crisis. We have a good food source. It can be used to make all these dishes. What's going on? This is our subject. This is the subject. There's no, you know, if you dig, you'll get the answers. It's from the education system. You know, I'm going to be better than you. I'm going to Harvard. I'm getting a Mercedes-Benz. I get the new iPhone. I got the new Levi's jeans. You know, it's all individual well-being. Everything is about economic gain. We're not looking at collective well-being. So by starting to address this subject, there is only one thing to do. Start eating this plant. It's as simple as that, you know. It's as simple as that. So it's a huge effort needed on a social level of communication to our community. How to, you know, recipes in the schools, with the health service, getting doctors to promote it, getting restaurants to use it. You know, it's a huge job. That's what we're engaged in.